About 12 first to last, 1,300 metres to go in the listed Grandview Lodge Taumaranui Cup. And the leader up front now is just there, led by 3/4 Apache Dream. Deep out O'Sullivan's taken the favourite, Van Winkle at the 1,200 metres. Gypsy Moth, then Cox's Bazaar, followed by Mr. McGurkle, and with it now is Super Lady. They're followed down on the inside by Blown Away. Moving forward over on the outside is going to be Classic Spirit. Right there is Lately at the 1,000 metres. His Destiny's trapped out very wide. They're followed Darth Vader back on the inside. Black Dowry, Crevasse and No Fibs, and 5 lengths away is On Call. They're moving off the back. 800 metres to go in the cup, and just there to Apache Dream. They're followed down on the inside. Every Chance, Mr. McGurkle. Gypsy Moth is galloping into it. Cox's Bazaar's right there, and so also is Van Winkle. Classic Spirit, His Destiny, Lately, Crevasse, Blown Away, Super Lady, Darth Vader. On Call commences a run from Black Dowry, and No Fibs, the tail ender, only 7 or 8 first to last, and Van Winkle, the race favourite, shot for the lead for O'Sullivan. Classic Spirit, the chestnut on the outside, followed down on the inside. Cox's Bazaar for Gary Grills, and Apache Dream. They turn the corner in the cup. It's Van Winkle on the outside and Cox's Bazaar on the inner. They're clear of a length and a half away is Destiny's chiming in, and they're followed On Call not far away from Classic Spirit. Van Winkle at the 220 in front on the Grandview Lodge Taumaranui Cup. The listed event, Cox's Bazaar, followed by His Destiny. Van Winkle's kept going. Cox's Bazaar's trying to lift on the inside. Van Winkle and L.A.O. Sullivan's going to be too strong. Has taken out the Grandview Lodge Taumaranui Cup for 2001. Round they come in the Grandview Lodge Taumaranui Gold Cup. They make the 550. Oliver Dance from Hangover Harry. Ebony Boys charming in over on the outside. So also is No Fibs as they make the bend, and they're followed by Van Winkle into the straight. Oliver Dance and the Johnny Wheeler colours to Van Winkle. They're followed Hangover Harry. Here's Ebony Boy out centre track. No Fibs and Classic Spirit. Kiwi Bay's lining up. Van Winkle 250 out. Oliver Dance on the inside. Van Winkle. They cleared out by 2 or 3 over Ebony Boy. Kiwi Bay, Hangover Harry, Oliver Dance the inside, the whips are cracking, Van Winkle on the outside, Van Winkle, Oliver Dance, Van Winkle lunges, Van Winkle's cup I think. Count back on the double. Back-to-back wins for Van Winkle, number 3, the Grandview Lodge Taumaranui Gold Cup listed winner. A brown gelding 5 by Yachty out of La Rosetto. Bred by Mrs. G.W. Grammer and W.J. Harris, raced by G.J. Blackmore. Mrs. E.J. Deans, Dr. E.W. Glenn, W.J. Harris, R.D. Irvin, and G.N. Johnson, Evan and JJ Rayner, trained at Wanganui, Lance O'Sullivan.